Hey, this is Danielle from Black Business Boom and Black Owned Nashville, and I am here with our career and resume expert, Deirdre Orr from Deirdre Orr Consulting. How are you today, Deirdre?
I'm doing well. It's Thursday. It's my favorite day of the week. So, hey, I cannot
I
complain.
feel you. It's
What
nice
about
outside, the sun is shining, it's
you?
beautiful. So, why would we complain?
Right,
I feel
right.
Well, I am really excited to have you on my team of experts. You bring a wealth of knowledge that we really need. And there are a lot of folks that I'm talking to right now that are like, everybody say they hiring, but I still can't find a job.
Yeah,
So I'm happy to have you here to give us some tips about how folks can go about finding a position or the right position and things they can do to update their resumes in order to make sure that they're landing their dream job, which is what
yeah.
you help folks do.
I
So tell
do.
a little bit about how you got into doing this for folks.
So, I literally have been doing this, working as a career coach ish, and doing resumes for a very long time since I've been in college at TSU. And then it just kind of turned in from a hobby to like everybody knowing to come to me for questions about jobs. How do I do this? How do I apply for this? Until I just was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and monetize this and make this a business because I actually love it. Like I can't see myself doing anything else. So that coupled with the fact that in my actual like career, it kind of pivoted from social work into human resources, which all align. So that's how I got started, and it's been up since then.
I love it. And I know you stepped out on faith, right? And decided you were going to go full time
I
in
did.
doing this. Tell us a little bit about why you made that decision.
So the reason why I made that decision is because with me being a career coach, I do coach my clients um to make sure that they're in full alignment for one, and then two, like if you want your dream job, and if in most cases sometimes a dream job isn't actually a job, then like I had to walk the walk and talk the talk that I was talking to my clients. So I
Mhm.
mean, it was time. Like it was divine time. God has prepared me to step into what he placed in my heart, and I actually promised him that that's what I was going to do, and I did it. I was just like,
I
I did it.
love it. And we are very proud of you for doing that. I love it. Now, again, there are a lot of folks out here that are like, I'm looking, I can't find a job. There are also a lot of folks that have a job and they are not doing what they love, or they're not happy every day about doing their job. So the folks that are struggling to either find new work in a new company or find their dream job, what's some advice you can give to those folks?
Well, I'm even gonna kind of piggyback off of what actually Brittany Cole touched on earlier. I think it was
Mhm,
last week or
mhm,
earlier this week or something like that. My days get mixed up. But anyway, she spoke on positioning. So yes, there are a lot of opportunities out there. Like it's literally like a floodgate of opportunities out there. But
mhm.
if you don't actually know what you want to do and how to position yourself for those particular roles, you're not going to get it. Because what happens is, especially if if you haven't been in job search for a while, you got to get in the motion of just doing what you think is right and what you've always done. But that's not the case for what is now called the modern job search. Things are totally different than what we thought that we wanted that we should do 2 years ago even.
Mhm.
So just really being specific, being very tailored, and in understanding what it is you want to do so you can position yourself as that authority, as that subject matter expert, as that person that this company wants to hire to fulfill that role. But in addition to that, also being confident and having some immaculate professional assets, meaning your resume, your LinkedIn profile, cover letter, all those good things. So,
Mm.
yep.
I love it. I love it. So a lot of folks are sleeping on LinkedIn. And it's something that if you're a business owner and you working with me at all in any way, I've probably told you you need to be on LinkedIn. And a lot of people do see it as a platform, for people who are more in corporate America. Um, do you feel like what are some, let's give us the number one thing that you feel like if you're on LinkedIn and you're in the market that you need to make sure that you do or that you have?
You need to make sure you have an optimized profile. And what that means is very similar to your resume. With an optimized resume, meaning with all the keywords, the industry specific jargon, and a format that is an alignment that will get past the applicant tracking systems. The same thing with LinkedIn. So the same way that we use LinkedIn to we put in a keyword and boom, pops up these jobs, right? Is the same way that recruiters use LinkedIn through their company website, through the sales navigator, through their however, like they put in keywords and they look for viable candidates. So if your profile isn't optimized, meaning your headline, that's the strongest real estate you can have on your LinkedIn. Some people just leave it as like customer service representative at Phillips. No, that's not who you are. Like that's probably a job that you've done, but like tell these folks who you are and how you're going to make an impact in their organization. Like use that real estate to like boom, put it in there. But that's also a place where you can put keywords for optimization. And going into your about section, making sure that you're telling I don't say these folks just because I'm crazy too. Tell these folks who you are in your about section. Like just play yourself up like you're the expert. Let them know why they need to continue reading or to hop into your inbox. Because when your profile is optimized, it's easier for them to find you just by putting in those keywords. You're going to pop up as a viable candidate. So that's what you want. LinkedIn is like,
I know
it's everything. That's where I am most of the time. Yeah. Not on Instagram, not on Facebook. I'm literally on LinkedIn, and I love it.
And the great thing about it is, like you said, the opportunities will find you. I haven't worked in healthcare in 2 years, and I still get emails asking me if I'm interested in jobs in healthcare. I haven't worked in banking in probably 12 years, but folks are still seeing banking on my profile. And so they are reaching out to me for jobs in banking, so really and again, I'm not even looking for a job, but they are finding me because of my LinkedIn profile. Yep. So if someone really feels like, I need some help with that, the resume game has changed, like you said, they have the tracking systems and you got to get past the system before a real person even looks at your resume. How do you work with folks to help them with that?
Oh, this is the favorite part of my job. Like, I feel like it's like storytelling, if you will. Like you're creating this persona, but the persona is actually you. So of course, in the social media realm and just the world that we live in today, everybody is something, but but on your resume, for me, I'm creating it very specifically and very tailored to align with what it is that you want to do. So that's the first part. And how I do that, of course, with the first step there, I like to do is have my clients or my potential clients to hop on a call. Like we call it our career clarity call, just either speak with me or one of my people on my team. And what I'm looking for is I want you to know who I am, as far as like my expertise, and I want to know who you are. I need to understand what your pain points are. Like, are you currently in a job search? Have you been in a job search and you haven't been getting any interviews? Have you? Are you passively looking? Are you actively looking? I need all that juicy information so I know how best to help you, and to see if we're a good fit. Because sometimes we're just not a good fit. That's just the reality of it. So that's how I like to start, with a career clarity session, and of course, from there you would book services with me. I have a special for those in this group only. I am going to discount my career services packages by $100 if you're in this group.
All right.
So I'll send you the links and all that to post, add on here, because like this group, people in this group, they're making moves. That's the whole point. And so it's just like, listen, if I can help you get to the next level, I would do anything that I can to do that. So
what do I try to tell people though, because there's so many people who are out here trying to go at it alone, right? And they're trying to recreate their LinkedIn and do their resume and search for the right jobs and do all the applications while working a job, a lot of times. And when you solicit the help of someone who is an expert, it first of all takes a lot of stress off of you from trying to do all of these things, but it is their expertise. It is what they do. Let folks do what they do well. and you do your job, you know,
Yeah.
and you show up for the interview and close the deal. But I'm all about outsourcing. I will outsource everything in my life. I got the cleaning people coming. I got, like,
Laundry.
yeah, laundry, all of that, and so if you are looking for the maximum impact, most times your best bet is to go find the expert that is great at doing what they do. So I really appreciate you for putting that offer out to the community, because it's not just for folks that are out of work looking for a job.
Mhm.
This is the time where there are positions open in so many places, and it's time for you to position yourself to have the job that you've always wanted, right?
Yeah.
Like, that job is probably open somewhere right now. So it's time for us to go after what we want. And I always tell people, we want to build the life that you want for yourself,
Yeah.
but use the people around you who are experts and can help you to get that life,
Yeah.
instead of trying to do it yourself. So I'm really excited, because I know that it's just been a difficult time for a lot of people and trying to find work and trying to find the best match. So I'm super happy to have you on the team. And I also know diversity is big right now. So they are like wanting us,
Now
they
it's
want
time.
Black folks to
Now it's
come and
time.
work on the thing. So we got to strike while the iron is hot. While
Yes.
we hot right now, we got to take advantage of these opportunities. So I'm really happy to have you on the team and to lean into your expertise to really help the community and bring you as a resource to the community. So
Yeah.
tell folks what's going to be the best way for them to reach out to you and take advantage also of this $100 special that you're $100 off special that you're offering.
Yes.
Let me make sure I get it right.
Yes. So just to piggyback off what you said, just for a second. Yes. So when working with me, my clients, like I push them. Like I have to, and it's not all of them. I don't have to push all of them, but like the whole point for me and how I serve, basically, because I'm serving at this particular point. Like I really don't believe in lack. So it's just like the mindset that a lot of us have when it comes to the opportunities that we have. Like, well, I have to wait until this. I have to wait until, like, no, like, why not now? Why not you? Why not now? And no, we're not about to be waiting no more. Period.
Yeah.
So I just had to put that out there because you spoke a word
No,
there.
I love it. It's so important. And, I do the same thing for folks that are in business and they're like, next year I'm going to start my business. I'm like, no, we're not waiting the next year. Like, no, we're about to start making some actions right now. We're going to put a plan in place at least so that we build up to next year, but we're not going to just sit back and not do anything. But this is the time. Like, this is the time for you. If you have been looking for wanting a remote job, if you've been wanting to change industries, figure out how the skills that you have right now are transferable into that industry. And that's one thing you can help people to be able to get into their resume. How do the skills that you already have translate to this open position? But it's time for us to get out there, build the life we want. We don't have to wait. We can get it done right now.
Right now.
So, so let's get on that. Tell folks what's the best way to reach you.
Yes. So my website is www.deirdreor.com. On that website, you can book your career clarity session, but you can also get a free resume review. So I'll also put in a link in the chat for a free resume review. My eyes look at this resume, okay? And I'm giving you high level feedback, but I'm letting you know, like, what it is. Because especially if you haven't done anything with your resume in a while, like, get some expert eyes on it, for one. So that's one way. The second way, I'm actually a business owner that answers their DM. So if you send me a message on Facebook and you have a question, I'll answer. And then and you can also, I'll leave the links to the special, or I'll send them to you, Danielle, so you can put them in the chat or however you want to do it, that are specifically for this group. I'm not going to do a coupon code because that sometimes I forget all that, whatever. I'll just create a special offer that way. So I'll send those links. I'm here.
Like I said, we'll be back next month. We'll be live again next month. So any questions that you have, We want to hear them. Drop them if you're listening. If you missed even part of this and you have a question about, how do you get the job that you want? How do you need to improve your resume? How do you need to improve your presence on LinkedIn? Drop it in the comments now so that next month we can come back and make sure that we get your question. We'll do a little Q&A session. So I am super excited again to have you, Deirdre. I appreciate you so much for your support and really coming to educate our community. We're going to help some folks get some jobs, and we're going to help folks get the job that they want, not just get a job. We're going to help them get the job and the salary that they want. And that's what's important. Not just getting the job. You're going to get the job.
Everything. We get everything.
I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining me. And thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Again, Deirdre will be back with us next month, where we'll be talking a little bit more, giving you some more tips on how to land the job for you. Yes. Have a great day, everybody. And thanks again, Deirdre.
Have a good one. Thank you.